Hey everyone, it's Christina from Christina of Light. Thank you for visiting with me here. When you watch my videos, you're always in a protective bubble of love and light, watched over by all my guides and angels. I am much gratitude to them for this. This is my Saturday self-care message for whoever finds it, called to it, interested in it. So I got I actually got 3 new decks today. I'm going to use 2 of them. They are by Avalon Kisby, and her YouTube channel is at Avalon Kisby. I posted a short with them on there, so if you wanted to check it out. I also posted a short for the essential oils for the week, and that's lemon, vetiver, cedarwood, and peppermint oils. And we've got self-heal coming up here. This is a multitasker for sure. And for the other herbs I've got, rosemary, we're bringing that in for calm. Hibiscus for freedom. Peppermint also came up in herb form as well. That's for cooling and soothing. I've been drawn to peppermint a lot. I have a peppermint spray that I make, and it I've been spraying it all over my aura the past couple days. Motherwort for peace and relaxation. Thyme for removing obstacles and negative energy. And stevia for health. This is my Schumann Resonance generator. You can get these on Amazon for less than $10, and you just plug your phone cord into here. You turn it on, and the little red light will blink while it's running. I put this on for, 2 to 3 hours on the days I know I need it, and that's usually when we're taking in certain light codes. I will muscle test to see if I need it, just because when I'm feeling off, I can tell. And it helps with improved cognitive function, reduces stress and anxiety from taking in those light codes, enhances immune function, and helps with sleep, and it does much more than that too. So, and for the last bit, all the crystals came out blue. We've got blue agate, blue caledony, sodalite, or a blue vein stone, lapis lazuli, the blue agate is for calm and communication. Blue caledony is for peace and tranquility. sodalite for clarity of throat and mind. Lapis lazuli is for strength, courage, and truth. All right. So, I'm still feeling the I'm hearing the calm before the storm, and I don't see it that way. I just feel that we're in a little lull right now as we integrate and get used to our new energy, as we prep for Lionsgate 888, August 8th. August is an 8th month, the 8th day. And when you add the day, the numbers of this year together, they are an 8. So it's a very powerful Lionsgate this year. There's a lot of intense energies this month. And Mercury retrograde's strong this year. A lot of people are feeling we're evolving very quickly, so a lot of people are really feeling it, and a lot of people don't know what the heck's going on. But for those of us that do, that are paying attention, I don't know that knowing makes it any better. So it's just I'm feeling fine. I mean, listen, I get to tell you something. If you're ever in the right place and right frame of mind to begin working out and exercising, I highly suggest it. I don't know, some of you may not know that I started seeing a personal trainer like a month and a half ago. And I got off to a really big start. I immediately lost 12 pounds, which is fantastic. And then I stopped, which is fine because you have to integrate and your body has to process. Your body can only release so much stuff at a time, and integrate as well. And with everything else that's going on the planet right now, and what I do personally with, the readings and all the energy work stuff that I do, I feel fantastic, even though I'm a little achy some days or whatever. The fact that I've been losing weight and I'm going in the right direction, and I just feel so, I don't know if I just feel so excited to go work out for those 2 half-hour sessions a week. I bought a walking pad, so I could just unfold that and put it in my kitchen and walk on it. So if I don't get enough steps at work, I can finish out my steps for the day. And I pretty much always ate healthy anyways, but just limiting my calorie intake to a certain amount. I just really feel, I'm feeling really good. And I'm glad I finally reached a point where my body was ready to do that, that I felt ready to do that. Because I spent the last 6 years going through a really horrible menopause. Where I had to get a partial hysterectomy, and then I just had to work, my body had to work its way through the remaining 3 years after that. And I just really felt in a good place to start allowing my body to get to a new healthy normal again. Because it was really hard. Yeah, I'd been overweight 3 times in my life before, but there were quick times. There were when I had a baby, I quit smoking, and I was having food intolerances. but I was also younger for all of those. I'm older now, so I wanted to make sure I was cautious about how I was working out. I did it so I could maintain it for the rest of my life. And wanted to make sure it was really the right time for me to do that. You got to be in the right frame of mind to do things. And being older, I didn't want to get hurt, and I wanted to make sure that I did it the right way and it was sustainable. So I really felt like this was a good time to do it, and I'm so happy I'm doing it, and I feel really good. I'm shrinking before my eyes. I have rings that fit me that weren't fitting me because I just was very, bloated and feeling too, which is a lot of women go through that during menopause. The ups and downs of their hormones, and but whatever, you didn't come on here to hear that. I had told you guys I wanted to share that I would keep you up to date on how that was going, and I think it's been a few weeks since I said anything, but I just wanted to share with you how I think the word I'm talking about is exhilarated. I feel very exhilarated by it's like divine timing. My body was ready to do this, and now that I'm doing it, I really feel exhilarated by it. So, if you finally get to that right spot in your life, if you've been overweight, which like I said, it's been very hard for me to allow I say allow because when your body's stressed out and it's going through something medically, the last thing it needs to be doing is pressured into losing weight. I had weight on me because of what my body was going through. Not because I was doing anything wrong, so I didn't want to beat myself up. And quite frankly, my body wasn't energetically feeling well enough to do that. So, you got to listen to your body and allow it to do what it needs to do. And so, having said that, my body was in the right place to begin that, and so I am doing that. And I just feel very exhilarated by that. I'm very proud of myself that I allowed my body to just be when it needed to be. And I'm just glad I've been ready to take action now to help it get back to a more healthier way of being, now that I've pretty much crossed that hurdle in my life. But anyways, let's move on to the reading. So right now there's a real definite threshold being crossed for a lot of us right now, and it's kind of in two parts. A lot of times I'll have different decks laid out here, but this, I'm really getting two things going on here. It's not only our inner connection with ourselves, but it's our connection with our spirituality and our guidance, and just a realignment of the things around us. And through that process and its occurrence of that, we're shifting into, I've mentioned some of this stuff before, so pardon me if I'm repeating it. It's just different readings are, geared differently for whatever reason. Whether it be guidance, new jobs bringing new people into our lives, new relationships coming and going, moving places. There's a lot of activity going on right now. There's just so much change happening in the world and internally in our own personal worlds. So uniting our inner masculine and feminine, our personal ones, is in the forefront right now. You'll see the pentacle right there. There are pentacles and multiples of these cards. That's us holding ourselves as one, coming in together as in that oneness, and we're supported as we release old patterning, old ancestral patterning that no longer is able to stay on this planet with us, and in our evolutions is helping those old ways to be shed. And I had mentioned in one of my readings, one of the shorts I posted the other day, about how the Fae are helping us as we transition internally, as the Earth is, as she's doing a regrid pattern before the shift of the poles and everything. This whole evolution, like when I see internally the planet, I just see a blooming, a whole new blooming, and I can see it's kind of like just a kaleidoscope of evolution that's occurring very rapidly right now. And all of our new guidance, all of our new guidance, upgrades in gifts, taking in new gifts. My dogs are sleeping behind me in my bed. So Benji's right behind me, so if you hear him snoring, he's so cute. Divine character or nature, deities, divinity, creator supreme. As above, so below, within us, all around us. All that support. Devotion, adoration, worship, love, earnest attachment. The appreciation of who we become, what we really are, everything that's helped us to get to where we are, and is going to facilitate our growth moving forward as well. That whole support system, as above, so below. The love for the whole journey. Richness, potency, virility, quality of being, fertility. The never-ending evolution of growth. It encapsulates us. It's a holy journey. Very sacred. Each individual journey is very sacred. Delicacy, vulnerability, fragility, willingness of raw emotion. Really hunkering down and bearing those wounds that we needed to release so we could create that space and share honesty. And in that fragility, there's a newfound strength. Clandestine, secret, deceptive, hidden, executed with concealment. there's a privateness to this too, a personal grace about it. Even though we've been through so much, there's a humbleness about it, a pride in everything we've done, but not wanting any notoriety for all of that. The journey and the sacredness of it, and the grace to stand there just knowing all the work you've done, we've done, what it's been for, and not needing a parade for that, but honoring our own journey, our own personal journey for ourselves. Sweet anticipation, eagerness, excitement, strong persistence, desire. What's underneath is that desire to get going. With all the things we love and wish to do proceeding forward now. That will start bubbling up as the days and weeks go on now, as we integrate all new energy. There was a brief layover, though, like I've been saying, until we've passed through the 888 Lionsgate portal. Because, whoa Nelly, I'm hearing. So it's just kind of like a quiet little peaceful time right now, observing where we've been, enjoying the moment, being present, supporting ourselves with things. And there's things, you know, for all of you that you know that support you energetically. And as you become more developed, will know personally what helps you, what tools help you. Whereas one person might enjoy a lot more regular sound healing. Another person may like more breath work healing. Or somebody may, you know, find exercise something they want to be more geared to. You know, they're meditating, being out in nature, going for hikes, enjoying a lake, you know, spending more time with family, friends, pets, whatever helps you with you at any given time, because you know what's best for you. Collectively, I get the higher support system things as a soul group of what supports us at that time. I read all the energy on a wider scope versus the individual scope. That would be more of a personal visit with me, of course. Then I can gear my focus on one individual person. And what's coming out of this? Moving ahead. Freedom of spirit. In that elevation, in that space we've created, just that opening up that of more expansion, that airiness of flow, and allowing the wind to blow in our hair. I don't have much hair on my head, but you know what I mean. And definitely confidence. When you've accomplished goals, you are more than confident. There's nothing more than accomplishing a goal to help support your confidence. But just alone in doing all the work and all these steps forward, this evolution as rapidly as it's been, there's a confidence in that as well, because the less burdened you are with everything that's going on around you, and, you know, the whole shift of focus of integrating yourself with a whole new energy, and that support system, that structural foundation, trust, honesty, integrity, loyalty, honor. Those are key words in a strong foundation. There's no manipulation in that foundation. Because if there's manipulation, then it's not stable. Pleasure. Knowing what lights you up, what makes you happy, and allowing yourself to feel that pleasure. And that can be in all shapes and sizes. That could be allowing yourself to have a vacation. That can be allowing yourself to have the job that you've always wanted to have. You know, I could go on. It's a million things. Whatever floats your boat. Because you place value on your self-worth now. You are a shining star. Each one of us is, and we have something to contribute. And it is of the essence for everyone to understand that internal divine love and that external divine love makes us all one love. One planet, one love. Prioritizing self. I think we can all garner that through the last few years, learning to prioritize the needs of our well-beings has been laid out into the forefront. Health and well-being are of high value. This is a time for affirming our desires, that pleasure. And as we quickly approach the 8-8 portal, Lionsgate, get ready, babies. It's going to be a mighty, mighty, powerful time. I've been talking about how these last few months of the year are very key. And would you look at that? For any of you out there who are a twin flame, I did not see that coming. You are magnetically pulling each other together right now. And it's unconditional love that's drawing you together. I just wanted to use my last deck here. Just get any final words. Yay! 30 minutes. Love. I feel like I get that card every time I use this deck. So scrubs. So there is a let me just gather for a second. So for the remainder of the year, shedding is occurring with any remaining residue of anything that we've already released. So if you're feeling drawn to use a scrub in the shower, it's because you need a little more support in that area of that release. I don't suggest using scrubs more than twice a week on our skin, because it can be very drying. Even though they have, like, even the ones I make are, you know, completely supportive for the skin. Doing too much at one time for your body is never a good thing. Your body has a process, and supporting it is a great thing. Overdoing it's not. So, if you're feeling drawn to use a scrub in your shower a couple times a week, it's because your body just needs a little bit more support in what it's releasing. Nothing wrong with that. We all go through that. I keep multiple scrubs in my shower, not in my shower, but in my cabinet to when I'm drawn for certain things to help support my body as I'm releasing things myself. Healing's an evolution. You know, it's always occurring. You know, it's the spiral up to the more you heal, the more, you know, you release it and everything. So just gotta do what you gotta do to support yourself while that's occurring. Staying hydrated. Being by water, going into the water, staying hydrated. You know, as we take in light codes, we need water to help conduct that energy that's coming in. So, drinking plenty of water to help keep your body cooled down. That's where the peppermint will come into. The peppermint oil. Essential oil and the peppermint energetically helping support us. Let me do one more card. Just one more. Please, I think you get right there. Yeah, there's a lot of expansion going on right now. Ether. And it's going to be individualized because everyone's going through their own journeys right now. There's a collective journey that's going on, but everyone's, you know, wherever they're at personally and things evolving however they're going to personally for them. Getting out into nature. Yes, definitely getting out into nature. Being near the water, allowing your body to be supported energetically and in good atmospheres is going to help sustain you through the rest of the year. That's do what's best for you in the sense. I don't mean like in a stingy, mean way. I mean in a supportive way. You know, because everyone has a different tolerance of different energies and needs different things at different times. You know, I'm taking in light codes right now. I mean, feel energized as hell, and somebody else is needing to take a nap. So it just depends on the person and whatever, you know, those light codes coming in is doing for them that I already received in a previous download. Yeah, so I hope that wasn't too much for you to take in. But I'm sure if something stuck out to you, it's something that you need to support yourself with right now. So, in any case, guys, thank you so much for joining me for my Saturday self-care message. I will be back tomorrow for a quick weekly energy read. To let you know what's going on for the week. Until then, have a great night. Have a great Saturday night. Enjoy the nice weather. If you're in the upper hemisphere, if you're in the lower hemisphere, hey, maybe you like being out in the snow. So, I like it myself. So, anyways, have a great night, guys. Peace and love. Peace and love.